You may have noticed that, like, I've just been absent for a while from YouTube. I have been looking for a way to, like, transition this channel to be something a little different than what it is. Because one thing was, I did teaching content for so long, and I just kind of felt like maybe I just felt like I didn't have a direction to go to. Something, like, I've always been a creative person, but I do have issues with jumping from creative endeavors to other creative endeavors, Like, I love the ability to be creative. So I thought I would just transition this channel to be my creative endeavor videos. I kind of rotate through, or not rotate, but like I go through different like paths, but they're always kind of the same. You know what I mean? Like they kind of move, like I might do this for a while and then I switch over and do something else. But occasionally I pick up these new things. My newest one is making paper. So I've been making paper out of paper, but I've been practicing dyeing it and doing stuff. Like you can see the transition just from me practicing. Like I started out doing it, and you can kind of see like the papers were very sloppy. They were really thick, and like it was just not working. But like I keep getting better and better and better at it. I'm not great. But it's nice to be able to make paper, and I use it for like junk journaling and doing like collage stuff and all kinds of things because I do all kinds of stuff. So this is one of the newer pieces that I made, and as you can see, like it's a lot more square. I did have a little issue there. The paper's just a lot more smooth. It's not lumpy. I've been practicing a lot with dyeing it, so that's currently where I'm at. My other things I love to do junk journaling. I love to doodle and draw. I don't feel like I'm super great at it, but I do like painting. I have done several paintings, and I mostly do acrylic. I have tried. For one thing, I'm not good at watercolor. I just, for some reason, can't do it. I think my ADHD just let me do it. So it's like as I'm trying to add water or something, it's like way too much, and it's just like, yeah, I can't do this crap. I'm sure I'd practice, I'll get better. But so I usually use acrylic. I tried oils for a little bit. I have oil paints, and I like using them because they don't dry up super fast. Like you're able to blend them and work with them easier. But I've also been getting really into colored pencils, so I have my colored pencils over here that I use, and I use those to like draw. I've been really into like neurographic art. Here's one that I did that was on white paper, or was with white marker. Sorry, that's my dog. Baby. But yeah, that's one of them. I did this one here just recently. I'm not a big fan of the fish. I wish I would have had a little more movement, but I watched some dude teach like 6-year-olds how to draw. So, but then I kind of did like this Zentangle-y kind of like stuff around it, and I never finished it. But so those are kind of my neurographic Zentangle type things. So yeah, I don't know. I just do a bunch of random crap. So that's what this will be. outside is March 19th, I think, and it's snowing again. Good times.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you today?
We had a mobile order for Jeremy.
All right, you can pull forward.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry if the sun shines in right through here. I am in an area where I have no good lighting. It's like if I turn around, then it's just like blinding me. I did these ones here. These were the ones that I used that were like this weird, I had to take this part off because it was tape, but this weird like, it was just like paper I had down. I think it's newsprint. And I would lay it down on my table so when I was like doing stuff, I wouldn't get paint all over the place. And so it was all the leftover of that, like the extras. I kept it just in case I wanted to use it for like junk journaling or something. Sorry, I'm like way off. These ones I made, I don't remember what the paper is at the top of my head, what papers I used. I think I might have used, I don't know. Anyway, and then I like punched holes out of a book and I just kind of like sprinkled them on top. But yeah, they came out really neat. These ones don't have as much, but this one here I did with like old Happy Planner pages. Same with this one. This one's kind of a mix thing. Same with that one. So they're pretty cool.